Hello and welcome to the Feminine Millionaire Show. I'm your host, Polly Alexander. I'm a success coach, healer, creative, and future millionaire. If creating money and success in a spiritual and feminine and joyful way is your goal, this show is for you. Let's all rise together. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Feminine Millionaire Show. After you've finished listening to today's episode, if you didn't catch episode 84 from Creativity and Passion to Success with Lana Love, founder of Passion Ibiza, I strongly recommend you take a listen. We've been getting amazing DMs. Thank you to everybody that has reached out and shared how much they enjoyed this special interview. And I think you're going to love it. So, today I'm talking about the 5 fears to overcome to have a big launch. So this episode was inspired by my clients. In particular, one of my one-to-one clients who just totally blew her launch goals out the water with her hard work, her mindset, her energy, and my support. And I thought it would be interesting to share the kind of mindset blocks that people like my client and the women in my mastermind have to overcome in order to scale their income. So I sat down and I reflected the people that are having successful launches. What have they overcome? What are some of the most common ways of thinking that can block you getting the results that you're capable of? And here's what I've come up with. Number 1 is fear around failing. Yeah, typically this comes attached to fears like, what if nobody buys? What if nobody wants what I have to offer? What if there's too many people offering what I offer? What if it doesn't work for people? Especially if you're launching something for the first time. And right now, with the current economic situation and the media coverage and rising prices, the way this can show up is in worrying that people are not spending money. So this was actually one of my clients' biggest fears. Are people actually spending money right now? Is everybody holding on to their money? So there was this feeling of being out of control. If people don't have any money or they don't want to spend it, I'm not going to be able to sell any places on my course. Number 2, the mindset block, is the fear of responsibility. So it's very easy to say, I want $1 million business. I want a 6-figure business. But that comes with a level of responsibility. And the way this pattern can often show up is in a fear of handling so many clients or feeling really pressured to deliver results. When you're looking to make a quantum leap, that up level in business requires the infrastructure to handle that. How will you answer the emails, the questions? How will you deal with the volume of people? So these are important things to address. But also on a deeper level, what's typically playing out is taking responsibility for other people's results. Okay, the third mindset block is listening to other people, especially people that don't have experience or expertise. Maybe like your partner who's in a different industry, maybe your friends. So quite often you'll need to be very discerning about who you listen to. Just because one person has had a bad experience doesn't mean you are going to. So one of the myths my client had to overcome is that nobody's buying online courses. that everybody's having failed launches. You have to be very careful about what you listen to in your industry. There's whatever industry you're in, there's a lot of myths. Oh, nothing's working, nobody wants to pay. I remember this as a photographer. There was the myth, oh, there's no money in photography anymore. Everyone wants a deal, no one's willing to pay. Everybody just wants the lowest price. These myths were around that whole time I was a photographer, and I had to make a conscious decision not to buy into that mentality and not to make it my reality. Okay, mindset block number 4, the fear of judgment, worrying about what people will think when you make more money. This fear that maybe they'll think you're all about the money, that you're selfish, greedy, self-centered, not spiritual. This is a big piece. Again, it varies from person to person where the roots are, but usually in childhood. If you're doing spiritual work, it's often in past lives as well. And the 5th mindset block that will hold you back from having a big launch is the belief that you have to have more experience, that you need to be better at what you do. Perhaps it shows up that you should look more polished or sound better, not have an accent, that your material in your course should be more professionally filmed, that you should have professional hair and makeup in every shot, that the backgrounds must match. I've heard all of these and experienced many myself. So let's recap on the 5 fears to overcome to have a big launch. Number 1, the fear about failing, especially the fear that no one will buy. Number 2, the fear of responsibility, handling more clients and making them happy. Number 3, the fear of having the same experience as other people, listening to what others are saying. Number 4 is the fear of judgment, worrying about what people think when you make more money. And number 5 is the fear of not being good enough. That idea that you must have more experience or be better at what you do to justify more clients. I hope this has been powerful for you and insightful. This is the work that I do, helping people overcome this. And if you would like my support, I would be delighted to talk further with you. You can book a discovery call on my website and with the link in the show notes. I help people through Thrive Beautifully, my women's mastermind, and also one-to-one. And this is deep, powerful work. And in case you're wondering about my client, yes, the work we did together supported her to more than triple her launch and bring in over 315,000 in launch revenue. I wish you a wildly abundant week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now. Hi, and thank you for joining me for this episode of The Feminine Millionaire. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure that you subscribe so you automatically get the new episodes every week. And I would absolutely love it if you left me a review. I invite you to sign up for my free gift, a powerful success meditation, which contains incredible energy work that helps you rework your limiting beliefs around money and success on a deep subconscious level. This is so powerful and it creates instant shifts. I've had many emails about how powerful it is. So just go to pollyalexander.com/success-meditation or click on the link below this episode. Online, you'll find me on social media on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. I send you all so much love and I look forward to seeing you here again next week.